Allah said, "Let us make mankind in our image, after our likeness, and let them have complete authority over the fish of the sea, the birds of the air, the beasts, and over all of the earth, and over everything that creeps upon the earth." So, Allah created man in His own image, in the image and likeness of Allah He created him, male and female He created them. Then the Lord Allah formed man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath or spirit of life, and man became a living being. And the Allah caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and while he slept, He took one of his ribs or a part of his side and closed up the flesh, and the rib or part of his side which the Allah had taken from the man He built up and made into a woman, and He brought her to the man. Then Adam said, "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh, she shall be called woman, because she was taken out of a man." When Allah created men, He perfected them with intelligence and wisdom. No one can comprehend the complicated manifold of His work. The human body, the heavens, all nature, and every created living thing, have Allah's signature on them. His, and His alone matches the manifold of wisdom manifested in all He created. Oh, the depth of the riches and wisdom and knowledge of Allah! For from Him and through Him and to Him are all things. To Him be glory forever. When created man and woman, Allah performed an act of perfect and wonderful creation. He focused on every detail of the body, visible and invisible. When He said, "Let us make mankind in our image, after our likeness," His words carried a very important meaning, not applied to the rest of His creation. Man was made to carry Allah's image and likeness. In that, man was set apart from the animal world. King David in his Psalm 139 says, "You did form my inward parts, You did knit me together in my mother's womb. I will confess and praise You, for You are fearful and wonderful, and for the awful wonder of my birth. Wonderful are Your works, and that my inner self knows right well. My frame was not hidden from You when I was being formed in secret, intricately and curiously wrought, as if embroidered with various colors in the depths of the earth. Your eyes saw my unformed substance, and in Your book all the days were written before ever they took shape, when as yet there was none of them. How precious and weighty also are Your thought to me, O Allah! How vast is the sum of them!" Intricately and curiously wrought, he could be referring to the DNA, the hereditary part of humans. It is there that information is stored as a code. It transmits genetic information. It determines each cell's structure and function. Located in the center of the cell, it is responsible for the control of the cell's activities. We are truly Allah's intelligent design. Amazingly, scientists have found proof of Allah in the DNA code. As Paul said, man is without excuses concerning the existence of Allah. DNA expresses information from intelligence, and one like no one else's. It is an instructional script. The DNA's code is very complex, composed of 3 billion letters, which are 4 chemicals called adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. It is mind-boggling. It is hard for men to grasp the complexity of Allah's creation, for they are limited in their understanding concerning the deep wisdom and knowledge of Allah, since they are created and are not the Creator. DNA's code is the evidence of Allah's signature in every cell, proving that He is the Creator of all living things. Paul asks the question, who has known the mind of Allah and who has understood His thoughts, or who has been His counselor? All Allah's creations, animal and plants alike, have DNA, which is a long molecule containing their entire genetic code. Although the animals have wool, emotion and intelligence, showing how smart they are in many things. They do not reflect the image of Allah.